Okay, welcome to the new wiki. On the left, you'll see we have some areas pre-designed for pre-construction. We've got one for engineering and then one for project management. And they're kind of set up like the old wiki. I've taken out some of the older content. On some of the pages, you'll see the older content. If you click on that, it'll take you to the rest of the list that was on the original wiki. And then these will sort of bounce you out to the old wiki. So if you're not on VPN or you're not in the office, it may just bomb out on you. But I just wanted to make it so you can still get to everything, but it wouldn't be in the new wiki. So that's the first thing. That's how you get to things. If you're in a page like this and you want to edit it, you can click this edit pencil, or you can come up here and go to page edits, and you can go to edit here. So that's a couple of things. If you want to see the history of the page, you can click on the history. And it'll show you sort of who made the updates and when they were made. So you can kind of see the different updates that were here, and you could kind of compare different pages with the current page if you want to kind of see what it looks like. So that's this thing. You can change the view mode so it looks more like this. Go back to the live version. Okay, and then you can do comments on the pages. So that's sort of a new feature that we didn't have before. We'll see how that goes for everybody. And then the other thing is, if you want to add a new page, you just come up here to the top and you click new page. The new pages are lowercase with no spaces. So something like AutoCAD enhancements would be like that. If I were doing a new page about, I don't know, rules for calling shotgun, you could do it this way and hit select. And it'll take you to this next page. So you have a couple choices. The typical one that I would suggest is just using this visual editor, which is the editor you're going to want. So just click on this one here. And then once you're here, you can then give it a name that is what you're going to actually see. So you could leave the spaces, things like that. You can give it a short description, and then just hit OK. And that'll create the page. From here, all your editing tools are at the top. So, you know, if you want to do some new content and you want to make that like larger, you could do it big, you could do it default, you can make it bold, you can make it italicized, you can underline it, all the normal editing features. You could highlight it with one of the pens. So now it's sort of highlighted. You can do different kinds of lists, special characters. We'll talk about this in a second. So if I were doing some content, let's say new content, and I wanted this to be a link to a page that I just made, I would click this button and it'll pull up all those pages. So now I could come here and I could make a link to the pre-takeoff meeting. And now this content is a link to the pre-takeoff meeting. If you go to insert assets, which are really pictures, you will need to upload them first because this whole thing is external to the company. So you would either browse or drop a file here and upload it. And then you can find the file by clicking on the little button. It usually goes to the very end. So this is where you can find the different files. And then you would insert that file. Let's see, what else would you want to know? I'm going to discard all changes here. So we're back to the main page. Yeah, search is here. So if you type in AutoCAD, you can find any of the pages that have that word in the search function. There's no recent changes page yet. So that will be upcoming, a feature we'll add here in the near future. And that's the basics. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Otherwise, happy wikiing to you. Thanks.